So we're back, and this is part 2. I want to do this and just get it out of the way. We are dealing today with bereavement. So we lived together at first, very, like a marriage, right? Which I must tell you, I am not marriage minded. And it's not because I don't love, because I do. I love very deeply. But I have a thing about it where it's like a box, and you're telling me that I have to do certain things for a man and he me, and I object to that strenuously. I believe that people, strangers, were not really supposed to get into each other's lives in that way. I believe in procreation. I mean, I wanted children, but I did not ever want I wanted marriage once. I got it, a big to-do. My father put it on. It was his wedding. It was for him, not for me. He had a ball. I smoked cigarette after cigarette, and I did not want to be photographed with my first husband. I mean, it was not his show. It was mine. Anywho, let's cut to the chase now. So Norman and I were married. Shotgun. In fact, I had 2 shotguns. I hope that doesn't offend anyone, but it is the truth. And this is my truth. So I was pregnant with Adam, and we got married. We're very happy. I loved him tremendously. I'd fallen back in love with him. He was clean and sober, and so was I. And we started our lives together. Well, it was haphazard, because neither of us were really cut out for marriage, but we did our best. And certainly we loved the children to death. Soon he came to me and he said, he worked at a law firm in Kingston. Norman did not like boxes either. So he said to me, listen, I'm telling you the truth. I can't work for people. So it's better I go to Mandeville. He loved Mandeville. And he said, I know a lot of people down there, a lot of lawyers. And he ended up working with a law firm down there. But he was as free as a bird. And he needed that. And he used to go like 3 nights a week and come home. And everybody was glad to see Daddy, including Mommy. Then the time started to grow longer. He stayed away longer, and I understood. He was tired. The driving up and down, In those days, we didn't have the highways, so it was rough. And it was okay. It became okay. Because I had my space. He had his space. I wouldn't say we grew apart, but we certainly did not grow closer. Our children started to grow, and he did everything he could to remain a part of their lives. Every football match he attended, on a weekend, whenever he could, or in the week he'd come in, and every birthday party, he would go anywhere. You said to him, Norman, can you take the children? Of course, it was always of course, because he knew that I was not that kind of mother, I did not like people, and I did not want to be seen by anyone. But I did put my toes out when they had sports day, awful times for me. And these dreadful flags and all this gaiety and joy and so on. I did not like it at all. So, but we managed. He was the yin to my yang, right? And Linkets, I'm sorry, I will have to cut you again. We will have to have this in part 3, maybe even 4. But remember, happiness and joy and love.